Just remember.
The Mary Tyler Moore Show brought together a talented group of actors through a careful casting process. Mary Tyler Moore was already well known and was the first to be cast. For the role of Lou Grant, Ed Asner was chosen because he showed a strong presence that could handle both comedy and serious moments. Gavin MacLeod auditioned for Lou, but was instead cast as Murray Slaughter because of his warm, friendly vibe. Ted Knight, who played Ted Baxter, got the part with his ability to play a lovable yet foolish character. Valerie Harper and Cloris Leachman were selected for their roles as Rhoda and Phyllis because they had great chemistry with Moore. Betty White joined later, and her natural charm made her perfect for the role of Sue Ann Nivens. The casting team looked for actors who could bring the characters to life with depth and humor, making the show a success.
It's open.
Hey, Rhoda, I just happened to think about something. What about clothes? Do you have anything left?
Nothing.
The Mary Tyler Moore Show was a groundbreaking television series that aired in the 1970s. The director's vision was to create a show that was both entertaining and meaningful. They wanted to tell the story of a single woman working in a newsroom, which was a new idea at the time. The director was inspired by real-life newsrooms and the changing role of women in society. They used a simple and clear style to make the show easy to understand and relate to. The director worked closely with the actors, writers, and crew to make sure everyone understood the story and the characters. They encouraged the cast to bring their own ideas and experiences to their roles. This collaboration made the characters more real and the story more powerful. The show was funny, but also touched on important issues, making it popular with audiences of all ages.
You tell Mary something they wouldn't tell you and me?
Well, I guess that makes sense. Murray.
Welcome to a journey back in time with the Mary Tyler Moore Show, a groundbreaking television series from the 1970s that brought laughter, surprises, and heartfelt moments into homes across America. This show was a trailblazer, featuring Mary Richards, a single woman in her 30s who works as a news producer. It was full of memorable characters, from the gruff but lovable boss Lou Grant to the witty and wisecracking Rhoda Morgenstern. While I don't have personal experiences or favorites, many viewers found Lou Grant's tough exterior and soft heart a standout role. As for when people first watched this series, it varies, but it originally aired from 1970 to 1977, capturing the hearts of many during that time. Now, we're curious about your connection to this classic show. What is your most treasured memory of the Mary Tyler Moore Show? Did it inspire you, make you laugh, or remind you of a certain time in your life? Your stories and memories are valuable to us, so please share them in the comments below. Stay tuned as we explore more fun, shocking, and touching facts about this beloved series. Keep watching.
I don't like its shape. I don't like its temperature. I don't like...
The Mary Tyler Moore Show, a popular television series from the 1970s, was known for its realistic portrayal of a working woman's life. The set design was a key part of this, with the main character's home and newsroom office being central locations. The home set was cozy and personal, reflecting the character's independence and taste. The newsroom was busy and professional, showing her work environment. Filming these sets required careful planning to manage the space and movement of actors and cameras. For locations, the show used both studio sets and real places in Minneapolis to bring the story to life. This mix added authenticity and variety to the show's setting. However, it also meant dealing with the challenges of moving the cast and crew, managing the lighting and sound, and coordinating with local authorities for permission to shoot. One innovative technique used during production was the live studio audience. This allowed for real-time reactions and laughter, which added energy to the performances. The show also used new camera technology for better filming quality. These efforts helped make the Mary Tyler Moore Show a memorable and well-loved series.
Calling a new phone.
I did forget that.
The Mary Tyler Moore Show stands out as a hallmark of American television, celebrated for its humor and the memorable characters that have become a beloved part of the sitcom landscape. The show's strength lies in its ability to weave comedy seamlessly into the lives of its characters, making it a standout series that resonates with audiences of all ages. Mary Tyler Moore, with her infectious smile, led a cast of talented actors, including Gavin MacLeod, Ed Asner, and Ted Knight, each bringing their unique flair to the ensemble. The writing was sharp, setting up comedic situations that never failed to entertain, while the pacing of the show allowed the humor to shine through naturally. The series also served as a springboard for actors like Betty White, who later found even greater success. The Mary Tyler Moore Show was more than just a source of laughter. It occasionally touched on sentimental themes, showcasing the range of its cast and writers. It's a show that truly had everything from laughter to heartwarming moments, making it a timeless classic.
Yeah.
Hi, Mary. Georgette? I called and there was no answer.
The music for the Mary Tyler Moore Show was crafted to fit the story and feelings of the show. The opening theme, Love Is All Around, was written and performed by Sonny Curtis. It set a hopeful and cheerful tone that matched Mary's character as she navigated life and work in Minneapolis. The score used throughout the series supported the lighthearted yet sincere atmosphere of the show. Composers and musicians worked closely with the producers to ensure the music reflected the show's spirit, from the energetic opening to the more subdued moments that allowed for character development and heartfelt scenes. The music was an essential part of the show's success, helping to establish a connection with the audience and enhance the storytelling.
Mary, have you got Congressman Styron's questions for Paul Arnell when he gets here?
Right on your desk.
Good.
You know,
Behind the laughter and memorable moments on screen, the actors brought their own unique backgrounds and achievements. George Bowerchuck was known to audiences as the cheerful Chuckles the Clown, but his off-screen persona was less familiar. Eileen Heckart, who graced the screen with her talent, stood out as one of only 3 actresses to have received both an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress and an Emmy for Outstanding Guest Actress in a Comedy Series, sharing this rare honor with Cloris Leachman and Melissa Leo. Gavin MacLeod, another face familiar to fans, held particular fondness for episodes of The Love Boat that allowed him to work closely with Marion Ross and featured guest stars like Van Johnson, Carol Channing, and Cab Calloway. These episodes, along with the introduction of Jill Whelan's character, remained close to his heart as some of his most cherished professional memories.
theirs is the kind of marriage I would like to have for myself.
I'd like Pat and Dick Nixon's.
Why?
The Mary Tyler Moore Show had many memorable scenes that stood out for their direction, acting, and camera work. One such scene is the group hug in the newsroom from the final episode. The direction here is simple yet powerful, focusing on the characters' emotions as they realize they are parting ways. The actors deliver heartfelt performances, making viewers feel the weight of the moment. The camera stays still, letting the scene's natural emotion play out, making it feel real and touching. This scene is often talked about because it shows the strong bond between the characters, which reflects the bond the audience felt with the show. The filmmakers and actors have shared that this moment was as emotional for them as it was for their audience, highlighting the genuine connection everyone had with the series. The scene, like many others from the show, is remembered for its warmth and the laughter and tears it brings. It's a fitting farewell that captures the spirit of the show and its place in television history.
Georgette doesn't want the job. She doesn't think she has the talent.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
In the early 80s, Mary Tyler Moore faced a personal loss when items close to her heart were stolen. Among these were a beret, made famous by her on-screen character, and 27 needlepoint pillows she crafted during production breaks. These items, filled with sentimental value, were taken from her New York apartment storage area. Meanwhile, Gavin MacLeod enjoyed a lasting friendship with Ted Lange, his former co-star. Their bond extended beyond their shared screen time, leading to Gavin and another colleague, Bernie Kopel, supporting Ted at his 20th play as a director, showcasing the strong connections formed off-screen.
I mean, what good is my word if I say I'm going to resign and then I don't?
The Mary Tyler Moore Show was a groundbreaking television series that changed how women were portrayed on TV. It showed a single woman, Mary Richards, who was focused on her career and personal growth rather than just finding a husband. This was a big shift from the usual roles women had on television. The show was popular because it was funny and smart, but also because it talked about real issues like equal pay for women and divorce. It made people think and talk about these topics more. The character of Mary Richards became a role model for many women, showing that they could be successful and happy without following traditional paths. The show also had a big effect on other TV shows, making it more common to have strong female characters and to discuss social issues.
What you think, that I'm not good enough? I mean, go ahead, say it if it's true. Don't worry, I'm man enough to...
Valerie Harper stands out in television history as the only woman to receive an Emmy Award for both a supporting and a leading role portraying the same character across 2 different shows. Similarly, Robert Guillaume achieved this unique distinction among male actors. The endearing mascot of MTM Enterprises, a kitten, became known for its charming meow at the close of the company's shows. This kitty also took on various looks to match the themes of different series, such as donning a surgical mask for St. Elsewhere and a policeman's hat for Hill Street Blues. In a curious twist of family timing, Mary Tyler Moore's sister, Elizabeth, was born just 3 months before Mary's own son, both in the same Los Angeles hospital. Elizabeth arrived on March 20, 1956, with Richard following on July 3.
I'm looking all over for you. You all right?
Of course I'm all right. I'm fine. I just wanted to get away.
The Mary Tyler Moore Show was well received for its humor and its fresh take on a single woman's life in the 1970s. Critics praised the show for its writing, acting, and for breaking new ground for women on television. The audience loved the characters and the smart comedy. The show won many awards, including Emmy Awards for Outstanding Comedy Series and Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series. These wins were significant for the cast and crew, showing that their hard work was recognized and appreciated by both the industry and the viewers. The success of the show also helped to open doors for more shows with strong female leads.
With it, huh? What do you think, Mert?
I like it better on your hand than on your face.
Norman Lear, known for his preference for socially relevant comedies, found the light-hearted nature of certain shows not to his taste, despite acknowledging their quality. This perspective was highlighted by Jimmy Walker, who pointed out Lear's reluctance to produce such content. In a groundbreaking moment for television, the series introduced the topic of homosexuality with a natural ease, marking a first in TV history. This was a significant step in reflecting the changing social attitudes of the time. Additionally, the departure of Valerie Harper from the show did not require an on-screen explanation, thanks to the widespread attention her new show received, indicating the strong connection viewers had with her character.
By digging up a 30-year-old romance.
Oh, Luke, we're playing charades and I need help.
During the filming of the Mary Tyler Moore Show, the cast and crew formed a close bond that felt like family. Mary Tyler Moore, who played the lead role, was known for her warmth and kindness on set, often bringing laughter and comfort to her colleagues. The show's producers created an atmosphere where everyone's ideas were valued, leading to a creative and collaborative environment. Ed Asner, who portrayed Lou Grant, was a source of wisdom and support for the younger actors. Gavin MacLeod, who played Murray Slaughter, would lighten the mood with his humor, especially during long filming days. The set was a place of joy and hard work, where friendships were made and everyone was dedicated to making the show a success. The laughter that viewers heard was often genuine, as the actors truly enjoyed working together. This positive atmosphere contributed to the show's enduring popularity and the fond memories that fans hold dear.
Yeah. Oh, and incidentally, your impression of Betty Ford really stinks.
And a humorous twist, a character in one episode jokes about the cancellation of a show that the creators of this series had previously worked on. The irony lies in the shared history between the two programs. Moving on, Edward Asner, known for his role in this classic series, later won an award for his voice acting in a podcast where he portrayed a cowboy facing the challenges of Alzheimer's disease. This podcast was the brainchild of David Gregory. Additionally, Richard Schaal, who appeared in the series as one of the protagonist suitors, shared a real-life connection with Valerie Harper, another cast member, as they were married at the time. The Mary Tyler Moore Show was a groundbreaking television series that changed how women were portrayed on screen. It was one of the first shows to feature a single, independent woman as the lead character. The show's success opened doors for more stories about women in the workplace and their daily lives. It also influenced how future TV shows were made, with more focus on character development and realistic settings. Many later series like Murphy Brown and 30 Rock followed in its footsteps, showing strong, capable women leading their own lives. The show's humor and warmth also set a standard for comedies that came after it, making it a beloved classic that still holds a special place in television history.
Press it with my eyes. My mouth may be saying, the cost of living went up 0.8%.
In the world of television, relationships off-screen can be as significant as those on screen. Mary Tyler Moore, known for her acting, shared a close bond with John Tinker and Mark Tinker, considering them family. This connection grew over time, leading to a strong friendship with John and his wife, Rhonda Rich. After Mary's passing, her husband, Robert Levine, continued this cherished friendship. Ted Baxter, another familiar face, left behind a creative legacy through his widow, Lynn Nabori, an artist, and their 2 daughters. His life was marked by a blend of personal and professional experiences, including a past marriage to Donna Gordon. Valerie Harper's talent shone through in the theater world, where she stepped in not once, but twice for Linda Lavin and New York Productions. Her versatility allowed her to adapt to different roles, showcasing her skill on both off-Broadway and Broadway stages. These stories reflect the personal journeys and professional paths intertwined with the show's history.
Sue-Ann, I have to talk to you about... Oh, my.
In the landscape of television, choices often lead to unexpected paths for actors and shows alike. Jerry Van Dyke, for instance, passed on the opportunity to play Gilligan, only to later regret his decision after his chosen show was short-lived. Meanwhile, Gavin MacLeod found his role as a captain not just on screen, but also in the cruising industry. In a unique crossover of themes, an episode titled Mary's Delinquent mirrored a storyline from another show, Maud's Guest, where both protagonists take under their wing a troubled teen girl named Francie, played by Tommy Blackwell, highlighting issues of race and class. This parallel is no coincidence, as both shows shared writers who were instrumental in shaping television's early approach to feminist narratives.
Face.
Kid, you're really upset, huh?
Yeah, because I feel sorry for all...
In the world of television, friendships often extend beyond the screen. Edward Asner, known for his role in a popular show from the 1970s, shared a bond with several co-stars and notable figures, including Mary Tyler Moore and Gavin MacLeod. His circle also included Betty White, Dick Van Dyke, and others. Gavin MacLeod, after his tenure on the Love Boat, dedicated 17 years alongside his wife to helping couples navigate marital challenges through a program called Back on Course. Meanwhile, Mary Tyler Moore was honored with a bronze statue in Minneapolis, capturing the memorable moment of her character's hat toss from the show's opening sequence. This statue was unveiled in 2002, and Moore herself celebrated the occasion by throwing her hat to a crowd of fans.
You're doing? He's Rick Welsh, 19 years old, track team, University of Minnesota.
In a unique twist on a classic Hollywood symbol, a kitten named Mincy became the endearing final image of each episode, mimicking the famous MGM lion's roar with her own meow. This little cat was more than just a cute face. She was a rescue, finding a home from a local shelter, and eventually a place in television history. Penny Marshall brought versatility to the show, taking on the roles of Janice Dreyfus, and Tony showcasing her talent in dual performances that left a memorable mark. Behind the scenes, Gavin MacLeod and Ted Knight shared a bond that spanned 3 decades, a friendship that predated their on-screen collaboration, adding depth to their performances through a shared history and camaraderie.
But I don't think my wig case would fit in a knapsack.
So, Mary, I hear you're working...
In the world of television, certain episodes stand out for their impact on the audience. One such episode was a crossover that led to a wedding, marking the start of a new series. This particular wedding episode captured viewers' attention, becoming the most watched television episode of its time until a new series took over in 1977. Despite the initial celebration, the marriage at the center of this episode did not last, ending in divorce within 2 years. Eileen Heckart, a dedicated actress, returned to the stage only 4 months after welcoming her son, taking on a challenging role in a Broadway production. Her commitment to her craft was evident as she balanced motherhood with her professional responsibilities. Cloris Leachman, another talented actress, shared the screen with Madeline Kahn in a series of films spanning over a decade. Their collaborations included a variety of genres, showcasing their versatility and bringing entertainment to audiences of all ages. From comedic roles to animated features, their performances have been part of several memorable projects.
You know, it's on my 45th birthday at the studio.
In the heart of CBS Studio City, Stage 2 was the filming location for a beloved series. Sherry North, once poised to step into Marilyn Monroe's spotlight, brought her own unique presence to the screen. She even portrayed Monroe's mother in a later film, showcasing her range as an actress. Among the talented women on the show, Betty White was the senior member, bringing her extensive experience to the ensemble, followed in age by Cloris Leachman, Mary Tyler Moore, Valerie Harper, and Georgina Engel. Each actress contributed to the dynamic that made the show memorable for audiences everywhere.
That ought to give her a laugh.
Morning, people.
The Mary Tyler Moore Show was a trailblazer, showing a single woman working and living on her own terms. It was more than just entertainment. It was a reflection of the changing times and the new roles women were embracing. This show has a special place in the hearts of many. Did it change the way you see TV shows? Did it inspire you in your life or career? Share your stories and let's celebrate the joy and laughter Mary and her friends brought into our homes. Remember to hit like, share this video, and subscribe for more discussions on the shows that shaped our lives.
Provincial principals tend to misinterpret.
Sue Ann, he grabbed me with both arms.